I was born with 2 hearts, but my brother Jake had a congenital heart defect. My parents pressured me to donate one of my hearts to him, or they'd ship me off to live in the middle of nowhere. I chose to leave because donating that heart would kill me. Years later, after I got married, Jake had another episode and my wife Rachel demanded I give him my heart. It is just 1 heart, what is your problem? But I want to live too, without a heart I would die. Rachel froze, you have 2 hearts. Give one away and you still have 1 left. But Jake is different without your heart. He will die, I had surgery when I was little. I already donated 1 heart, my only heart is inside you. But Rachel thought I was lying to get out of donating. She strapped me to the operating table and had the anesthesiologist put me under. Do not worry, I will make sure you survive this. Rachel had trained under a cardiac surgeon, so she was confident. She could keep me alive, and once Jake recovered, the whole family would come around and she would be right there with me. A little while later, Rachel removed a heart from my body. Before she could even take a good look at it, she rushed it into Jake's operating room. I lay alone on the table as the monitor let out a sharp, piercing alarm. It startled the staff keeping watch, doctor. He is dead. Wait, did he not have 2 hearts? One of Rachel's colleagues was confused. Dr. Rachel said, "Come on, it does not matter, he is gone." Good riddance with everything he pulled. Leaving Dr. Rachel's husband to die like that, not to mention trying to get with her. Another colleague chimed in, "So what do we do now? Just wait for someone to claim the body, and if nobody comes, let the morgue handle it," and with that, every last person in the OR walked out. Meanwhile, Rachel was completely focused on Jake's surgery. She felt confident, but this was actually her first time performing a heart transplant. Thankfully, a few hours later, she pulled it off. Once Jake was settled, she finally thought of me. Rachel was heading back to the OR when she ran into a colleague who had just scrubbed out. "Where is my husband?" Her colleague thought for a second. "Is he not back already?" "Do not worry, someone is keeping an eye on him after the surgery." Rachel did not catch anything off about that answer. She actually thought it made sense. The nurses in the ward would look out for me as a favor to her, so Rachel went back to her office to work. A day later, Jake woke up and Rachel was right there by his side. He finally woke up, the surgery went great. "Your heart is not going to give you any more trouble." Jake pressed his hand to his chest. Knowing the disease that had haunted him for years was finally gone, he broke down sobbing in Rachel's arms. Rachel kept reminding him not to let his emotions run too high. While she gently rubbed his back, a nurse passing by smiled and said, "Dr. Rachel, you really do treat your husband so well." Rachel snapped out of it and remembered I was in another room in the ward. She quickly set the record straight. "You have the wrong idea. He is not my husband. You get some rest. I am going to go check on my husband." Rachel stood up to leave, but Jake suddenly grabbed her hand. "I kept this surgery from Mom and Dad, and now is the most critical part of my recovery. I do not have anyone with me and I am scared I will not heal, right?" Rachel looked at Jake's pale face and her resolve softened. Then she figured the doctors and nurses in the ward would look after me out of respect for her, okay? "I will stay with you a little longer down in the morgue." An orderly stared at my body with a worried look. 2 days, and nobody has come to claim him. What are we supposed to do? Another orderly was already cleaning up, quit staring. "The sooner we finish, the sooner we clock out." Together, they shoved my body carelessly into a bag. 2 more days passed. Once Rachel felt Jake had recovered enough, she finally thought to come check on me. She found an empty room with a nurse stripping the bed. "Where is the patient from this bed?" The nurse looked up. "Oh, Dr. Rachel, he was discharged." Rachel heard the nurse's words.